This is the story of a prince whose entire family and kingdom are burnt to ashes in front of his eyes, and all this has happened by deceit, and the one who deceived him is none other than someone close to the prince. But after this he vows to take revenge from that man. So will an innocent child be able to become a great hero after losing everything? Let's know this story is centuries old from today. A warrior gets true respect through war and death. Takeuji Ashikaga, who was a very great warrior in the history of Japan, but he is not the hero of our story. And after this we see a small boy, and his name is Takeuchi, and some men are trying to catch him because at this time he should focus on his studies, but he has no interest in studies, and his younger brother is very serious about studies. On the other hand, Takeuchi was running on the roof of the houses without any worry, while his guards were telling him that you will fall. Master, please come down. But hearing this noise, an old man says, "Make noise, stop it. At this time we are sending Takeuchi to the war, and in the meantime, Takeuchi hides among the soldiers, but Takeuchi finds him and says, Master, you are very good at hiding in friends. This is Takeuchi Ashikaga, a great warrior. My lord, I am going to war, and I will prove to you how loyal I am to you and the Hojo clan." Takeuchi says, "I will pray to God that you win the war and friends." Takeuchi is the next heir of the Hojo clan, the new king to be, and now we will call him Yuki. Okay, after all this, Takeuchi leaves for the war. Then a girl comes to Q and says to Yuki, "Why do you get so nervous while talking to Takeuchi? One day he will follow your orders, and I will be your bride." And after this, she was about to kiss him when the guards come there searching for Yuki, and Yuki runs very fast from Keiko, who's seeing this. A samurai says that this boy is only expert in running and hiding. If the situation remains like this, then he will also become a puppet in the hands of others like his father. Hearing this, Kyo says, "What is the problem in ruling as a puppet? Their life is still very luxurious. Lord Yuki lacks a lot of talent, but he is very kind, and after I marry him, my life will also be full of splendor." On the other hand, these two guards have not been able to find Yuki till now, and that is why both of them accept defeat and start leaving from here, while Yuki was hiding right above them. After this, Yuki comes down, and we see a dog in his hand. Then his younger brother brings something to eat. After this, both of them sit on the roof of the house and start eating. And here we come and know that this boy is Yuki's elder brother, but he cannot become the king because he is the son of the king's mistress, and that is why his blood is considered dirty, and Yuki becomes a little sad with these things. But then both the guards come to the roof searching for him, and after this, they start moving forward to catch him, but then Yuki gives the dog to his elder brother and jumps from one side of the roof to the other, but he gets stuck on the other side. That's why he immediately comes down and starts running, and you can see how Yuki is running. And while running like this, he comes out of the mansion. Those guards were still chasing him. Yuki was very happy while running. Other people were laughing seeing those guards running after Yuki. While running, Yuki comes very far from those guards, near a very huge tree, and climbing the tree he sees his kingdom and tells us that this is my kingdom Kamakura, and there is always peace here. That's why I always want to live in this kingdom, and I don't like fights at all. Even if people keep calling me lazy, useless, or coward, I don't care about their words. But then a girl comes there and says that you are neither lazy nor useless. These are just those feelings that are inside every person. My father says the same, and then suddenly Yuki sees a man in front of him. He looks at him and gets very scared after seeing him. The man says, "I am a priest from Nao province, Yori Shiva Sue." Yuki asks, "When did you come to this tree?" The man says, "I was sitting on this tree. I had already seen in the future that you are going to climb this tree." Yuki asks, "Why is this light coming from behind you?" The man says, "I was born with an innate holy power. That's why this light always comes out from behind me. But let me slow down this light, and I have come to Kamakura so that I can pray for the protection of this state. This is my assistant Shizuku, and she knows some secret arts. That's why I always keep her for my help." But here Yuki was doubting this man. That's why the man says, "If you still don't trust me, then I will show you something." After this, he starts seeing Yuki's future. But in the next moment, he starts getting very worried. Should I tell this child what is going to happen next? Or should I leave everything to nature? Because whatever happens will happen. Because of this it will happen. So Yugi says, "What nonsense are you talking about?" That man says, "I can't see the future. Clearly it looks blurry to me, it looks blurry. But I have seen your future 2 years ahead. At the age of 10, you'll become such a great hero who will have the power to shake the heaven. You will change the fate of this kingdom. Well, I can only tell you this much." But then the man sees that Yuki has escaped from there. So Shizuka says, "Father, maybe you told him too much." On the other hand, Yuki says, "I don't know what nonsense that man was talking about, and I don't know what that man would have gained by trapping me. He would not have gained anything good." But for a few moments, he became very serious. After this, he comes to his palace where his elder brother was playing football, and he now tells all these things to his brother. So his brother says, "Maybe I understand what that man was saying a little bit. If you get the right opportunity, you will definitely become a hero." But then when he throws the ball up, it does not come down. And after this, when the ball falls down, Yuki's elder brother's head also gets cut and falls down. Now, on the other hand, we see Uji with his army. We see with the help of the army that Takauji says that we will win this war. But in the next moment, Takauji cuts the general present next to him into pieces. And after this, a man comes and tells the king that Takauji has joined our enemies. And he has destroyed our entire army present on the border. And now the enemy army is coming here to attack us. And on hearing this old man faints and falls here and in the next moment, we see the condition of the entire kingdom of Kama. The enemy army has destroyed everything. A small girl like Kyuko has been killed after robbing her honor and torturing her, and every living person present in the entire kingdom has been killed. And in the end, we see a living soldier who is killed in the next moment, and Takauji, who caused all this destruction, is very happy after defeating such a man. Yuki's entire family is also dead. His father's dead body is in front of his eyes. Then a voice tells him that we were waiting for you only, your father did. While dying, he entrusted the responsibility of saving you to us. I will take you to my Saba territory. After this, Suba holds Yuki's hand and starts taking him away from here. I have made all the preparations to escape from here. But then Yuki says that I will give my life here like my family. Saba says that I am sorry. I cannot let this happen. Something else is written in your fate. I cannot tell you much about this, but at this time you have to believe me. After this, all three of them come to a hill. From the hill, Yuki sees his kingdom in which massacre is happening everywhere. Women are being killed after being robbed of their honor. Takauji is the one who is doing all this. Yuki remembers here how Takauji came to him, how he pretended to love him, but that smile, his words, all that was a lie. But then Suba says that we will help you in taking revenge. But here Yuki was feeling that both Suba's words and his smile were lies. But still Yuki says that just look at this kingdom. Look, everything is going to be destroyed. Will I really ever be able to defeat Takuji, who destroyed an entire kingdom in just 24 days? Yesterday you told me that I will become a hero, but I am too weak for this. Only someone as strong as Takuji can become a hero. I have lost everything. That's why I should also die now. So please let me die the death of a warrior. Hearing this, Suba pushes Yuki down the hill, and Yuki's death is certain because there are enemy people below, and then they see Yugi who has fallen down from the hill, and then Saba says that he is Hojo's son. Hearing this, all the soldiers attack Yuki, but Yuki starts escaping from them, and even so many people together are not able to catch an 8-year-old child because Yuki is very skilled in hiding and running away. Seeing Yuki escaping in this way, Suba says that the hero inside you wakes up when death is in front of your eyes, and then Yug comes to Suba, and here he has changed his mind to die. Suba says that you are really a hero. After all, a hero should also know how to hide and run. But then the enemy attacks them with arrows. But we see that none of these three are hit by arrows. And while leaving from here, Suba says that Takauji, you have made the biggest mistake of your life by leaving this child alive because this child is the next prince of this kingdom and he has a lot of talent. Takauji, you have become a hero by killing others, and this boy will become a hero by staying alive. But to defeat the child Takauji, you will have to learn more skills and also need many companions. And as long as you are alive, Takauji will also keep trying to kill you. Until then, you will have to hide from him and become strong. Let's start this game now. The game of getting the throne back. After this, all three of them sit on a horse and start going to Saba's territory. On the way, Yuki sees his kingdom moving and asks Suba, after all, what will you get by saving the life of a child like me? Suba says, I respect the Hojo clan a lot, but maybe you won't believe me. When the time comes, I will tell you everything. But then Yuki says, crying, you have taught me how to live life again. He says, yes, I will always serve you. And in the end, we are told that Suba has seen in Yuki's future that in the coming 2 years, he will rule the whole of Japan. Now this child is going to face many challenges. And with this, the exciting journey of this samurai prince has started. But in the next scene, we see Yuki running in the flames. He was seeing every person of his family walking in this fire. And just because of this, he starts getting very upset. He was hearing the sounds of people screaming from all around, but then suddenly the head of Yuri Shige comes behind him, and after this it is known that Yuki was dreaming all this and Yuri Shige was waking him up, and a very bright light was coming from behind him, but then Shizuka comes and tells him that Lord Yu is having a scary dream at this time. Hearing this, Yuri Shige gets an idea that he should kiss Lord Yugi on the cheek to make him feel better. But as soon as he tries to do so, Yuki gets up and moves away from him. What were you doing? Yuri Shake says, I was just joking. We don't have time to joke right now. Mr. Urishi, you said that we can hide in your territory, but even after so many days, we are still here in Kamakura. But friends, this is because there are a lot of soldiers deployed on the way out of the city. That's why all of them can't go out of the city right now. But the entire Kamakura kingdom has been destroyed, and the one who did this is the samurai of this kingdom who betrayed us. That Takayuji. Who would have thought that behind a cute smile, there would be a horrifying face hidden? And after this, Yuki says to Yuri Chug, you said that I can get my kingdom back by using my abilities of hiding and running away. But a warrior fights in front and not by running away or hiding. Will I really be able to take my revenge from him? He says, yes, I have seen it with my divine eye, that you will become a great hero in the future. But till then you will have to bear this calf. By the way, we can play the game of snake and ladder to pass time. And after this, he starts playing the game with Shizuku. Lord Yuki, you also come to play. But then he sees that Yuki has gone somewhere. Yuki is going to his ruined kingdom in the hope that he will find someone there who can really help him, because he does not think that he can trust Yuri Shige. But everything was over in the kingdom, and as soon as he reaches there, suddenly 2 people start coming towards him. That's why Yuki hides in time, but then he hears their conversation. Did you see Kunitake Hojo's beheading? And on hearing this, Yuki comes there and tells him that this cannot be true. My brother cannot die. On hearing this, both of them ask, brother, whose child are you? Yuki does not understand what to say. But then Yuri Shige comes there and says that this child is my disciple in my shrine, and what is that Hojo clan? Had done many favors to us. That's why when he heard the name of Kunitake Hojo, he became a little emotional. So after this, Yuki asks him what happened to Kunitake Hojo. And after this, we come to know that when the whole kingdom was on fire, the enemy army was guarding all around. There we see Yuki's elder brother Kunitake hiding in the bushes, but then his uncle Muni Shige comes there. This man is the real brother of Yuki's father. Kunitake asks Muni Shige, Uncle, where is Yuki? To which he tells that Yuri Shigsuba helped him to escape, and we also have to escape from here quickly. But then the enemy soldiers come there. So Muni Shik says, you stay hidden here. These are low-ranked soldiers. They will not recognize us. I will come after wounding them. I will protect you even by giving my life, because you are the child of my beloved younger sister. So he is not the brother of Yuki's father, but the brother of Yuki's stepmother. And after this, Muni Shige asks those soldiers, he goes and starts talking, but after that the soldiers start going towards Kunitoke. Here Muni Shige has betrayed Kunitoke. He has joined the enemy, and he got a reward for helping the enemy army by telling them the hiding place of the elder son of the Hojo clan, whereas Kunitoke was beheaded, and that too in front of everyone. After hearing all this, Yuki's condition starts deteriorating. Betrayal, betrayal. Everyone has betrayed us. The Ashikaga family, which has been serving us for generations, has betrayed us. Our samurai retainers have betrayed us, and now our own uncle has betrayed us. Yes, friends, Yuki's uncle will be in the relation of Munishir. Because of all these trust losses, Yuki does not think that he will be able to trust anyone. But suddenly Yuri Shige comes in front of him. So Yuki asks him that why do you start shining like this all of a sudden sometimes? But after this, he tells the sage that I can see Muni Shik. You know that I have divine eyes. Yes, I can see many soldiers protecting Muni Shake. Yuki asks where he is at this moment. Then Yuri Shige comes to Yuki and says, come, I will take you there. After this, Yuri's sheikh starts taking Yuki from there and says if you want to take revenge of your elder brother, then first of all you have to regain your kingdom. After this, we are shown Munishige, who is surrounded by many people, but not like Yorishige had told. He did not get any big reward because the person he told about was the son of a concubine and not the real heir of Hojo clan. That is why the value of Kunitoki's life was not much, and if Munishige wants to increase his status, then he will have to kill Yuki, and when he will bring Yuki in front of the enemy, then everyone will start respecting him. By the way, Yorishige and Yuki were watching him secretly. Yorishige says that this person is surrounded by greed, and now he is just like a greedy devil. Now you have come to know about your enemy. Then go back to your hideout, Lord Yuki. But Yuki gets a little worried here. So now in the middle of the forest, Yorishige asks him, "Don't you believe in yourself?" Yuki goes, "He never took his martial arts training seriously." Hearing this, Yorishige says, "Let's introduce you to some friends." Now after this, we will give two more. We see the children who were playing games. Seeing them, Yuki says, "How will they help me?" But after this, they are introduced. The boy's name is Kojiro Nizu and the girl's name is Aya Komachi Juki, and both of them are children of those two families who serve the Sua family. That is, they will also serve the Hoja family because the Suba family serves the Hoja family, and yes, let me tell you that this boy and girl are very good martial artists. After this, in the next scene, Shizuku asks Kojiro and Aya Kohao, "Do you both like Lord Yu?" Both of them say that he is not very strong but is very cute. That's why we will protect him. And after this, it becomes evening. After evening, it becomes night. And at nighttime, Yorishige gives Yuga a sword to kill the devil who is after them. And after this, we see Muni Sheikh, who is running in the forest. And in an open place in the middle of the forest, he sees Yuki. "Come, my prey." And in the next moment, Muni Shige starts crying, "Oh Lord, you that you are safe. I was praying to God for your safety, and now you do not need to be afraid. Your uncle has come to take you." But then Yuki says, "Uncle, why did you betray my brother?" And in the next moment, Aya and Kojiro attack Munishige from behind. But he stops their attack in time, and after this throws both of them away and says, "You have made some friends here, and now you have come to take revenge for your brother. But Lord Yu, I did not get the responsibility of protecting Kunitoki for nothing. I am a very good samurai." And in the next moment, he cuts the tree next to him in the blink of an eye. "First of all, I will kill both those children and sell them by cutting them into pieces. And after this, their fight against the devil begins." Yuki also takes out his sword. Munishige goes straight to attack Yug, and when Kojiro and Aya come in his way, he throws them both away. Munishige kills both of them. There was a lot of difficulty in facing Sheikh because he was very powerful. Seeing this, Yuki says that if this continues, we will never be able to defeat him. And then Munishige throws Kojiro and Aya away and starts moving towards Yuki, saying that you do not want to take revenge for your brother. Lord Yuki, friends, Munishige beat Kunitoki very badly and made his condition very bad. But after this, his eyes fell on Yuki, and after this, Munishige, while fighting with Yuki, throws him away and after this attacks him strongly. But Yuki dodges him, and now seeing Yuki, Yorishiki says, "Kojiro, Aya, come back and see what is going to happen now." After this, we see that Munishige attacks Yuki many times, but Yuki dodges each of his attacks, seeing which Kojiro and Aya are surprised at how is he escaping from his attacks so easily. This is Yuki's instinct, a skill that Yuki has by birth. And after this, Yorishiki tells us that before the war, he did not worry about anything. This kind boy used to hate fighting, but now life has brought him to such a mood where while fighting, he is enjoying every moment just like a monster. And after this, Yorishiki asks Shizuka, Aya, and Kojiro that do you think you will enjoy serving Lord Yuki? All three of them say yes. On the other hand, while fighting, Yuki may not be able to attack Munishige, but he was easily avoiding his attacks, and due to this, Munishige starts getting scared because none of his attacks are hitting Yuki, and if he keeps fighting like this, then after some time he will get tired, and then he will die, and then Kojiro Aikari comes from behind and attacks him, due to which his sword is thrown away. But after this, Munishige starts running towards Yuki, so Aya falls down herself. But after this, Munishige tries to kill Aya. He was about to do so when Kojiro throws his sword at him, and taking advantage of this opportunity, Yuki attacks Munisaka and then cuts off Munisaka's head from his body, saying that brother, father, and people of Kamakura, this will not complete the revenge of all of you, but I am starting the revenge from here, and in the end, we are shown the moment where Yuki is playing football with his elder brother. And here Yuki tells his brother that whether you believe me or not, but I will become a hero. So Kuni tells him that because if you try, you can do it. By the way, this episode ends with this. At the beginning of episode 3, we see all of them going somewhere through the forest and friends after winning his first battle. Yuki was just thinking that if he was alone, he would never have been able to face Muni Shug, and after this Yuki thanks these three. Then Rishi says that there are some conditions to win a war, like if you are a leader in the battlefield. It means everyone's eyes will be on you. Secondly, you should have such trusted companions who can fight for you, and to fulfill both these conditions, you have to remember the pride of your Hojo clan. And if you always remember these things, then you will defeat every Devon who comes in front of you. Now after listening to these things, Yugi takes out his sword towards his kingdom and says, I swear I will return here in my family. I want to defeat Takauji who betrayed me, and saying this he throws a sword in front, but this sword accidentally hits a dog, and seeing that dog, angry Yuki panics and runs straight towards a mountain. With this, all of them keep moving forward, and Yuki's journey has just started, but the problem is that every morning Yorishige wakes up Yugi by scaring him, and along with this Yuri has also hired some maidens so that they can take care of Yuki, but Yuki is having problem with their way of taking care of him, and the pit in which Yuki has fallen right now has also been dug by Yorishige because he had seen with his divine eyes that Yuki will come running from this path. That's why Master Yuki, you can run wherever you want, but I will know where you are going. By the way, this is my shrine, so a grand shrine. By the way, come on Master Yuki, now we start your martial and academic arts training. You should start learning new things from today itself, but only then Yuki will be able to learn new things from this place. Hearing this, he runs away from here and falls into another pit because Yorishi has already seen all this with his divine eyes. After this, Shizuku puts a ladder to take Yuki out, and she tells Yuki that you should not feel bad about such behavior of father. He is very good at heart, and after this Shizuku starts scolding Yorishige that why did he dig this pit on the way to the shrine. On the other hand, Yuki thinks that will Yorishige really be able to help me? Will I really be able to defeat Takauji with his help? Now a few days pass like this, and we come to know that Yuki tries to run away from here again and again, and poor Kojiro and Aya are tired of digging pits, and due to this they feel that Yuki is a child who runs away from responsibilities. But here Yorishige says that no, it is not like that. The thing is only that he never got a reason to do anything. He does not have any goals regarding his life, and there is no deficiency in this. Rather, it is in me that he has not believed me properly till now. Now after this, one day when it was raining very heavily, Yuki takes advantage of this opportunity and starts running away, and he is running because he does not think that he will get any benefit by staying here. But in the next moment, Yorishige comes in front of him, and he says to Yorishige, why should I learn new things when I have to just run in the battlefield? But Yorishige says, I have talked to God that I will teach you everything. I want to show you something, but it is raining at this time, and after this Yo takes out some bells of Rishi and asks the dark clouds of the sky to clear. In the next moment, the raindrops suddenly stop, and after this all these drops start going towards the front where Yorishige sends all these water drops back into the sky. In the next moment, the sun comes out, and after this Yorishige says hip hip, and from behind him the voice of many people comes hooray. Yuki is surprised to see this here, that there are many people below the hill, and all of them are the people who trust Yorishige, the sect members. Do you believe in my words that I am a god? If you trust me, then by meeting both of us, an alien will be created which will be very powerful. I am a god. You are a hero and all these people are your soldiers. So tell me, what do you say? Now after listening to these words, Yuki gets ready to study. But after this, Yorishige hugs Yuki very tightly, and there he thinks that maybe this can really make me a great hero. But after this, Rishi tells all these people that you all can go home now. And on hearing this, all these people start behaving as if they were all acting some time ago. Seeing which Yuki asks Yorishige, what happened to these people suddenly? Yorishige says that these people are not always so energetic, and after this he starts taking Yug from here and friends. Now Rishi has to decide Yuki's future. He will create a golden shining heaven, but then by mistake both of them fall in a pit. See friends, a god and a great hero. Now after a few days like this, Rishi says that now the time has come to find some new companions. Such companions are called retainers, and retainers have a master and servant relationship, and retainers protect their master from enemies, and Yuki has to find new retainers for himself because he has already lost everything. And after this, Yorishige introduces him again. Kojiro is the best swordsman of your generation who will one day become the commander of your military. Aya's physical strength is amazing, and Shirju knows many types of secret arts, which can maintain all your general affairs well. And these three are very capable. That is why you have to understand them and their skills in a better way, and together you have to form a family. In the coming time, many more people will join this small family of yours, and this world will call this journey of yours a hero's journey. But no one cares much about this thing of Yorishige. But after this, Kojiro and Aya are asked, what should we do for you? After thinking for a while, Master Yuki says, let's play hide and seek, but both of them refuse for this, because once Yuki starts running, then no one will be able to catch him. And if you want to do something fun, then why don't we go and look at the house of the samurai who has betrayed you and brother? Similarly, Aya and Shizuka also have their own opinions, and here all three of them seem very strange to Yuki. So now Aya suggests that we should go hunting, and friends, despite living in a shrine, these people can hunt because the god they worship is called the hunter god, and Yorishiki also gets the news that Yuki and his companions have gone hunting. By the way, Yuri, Shiki has already seen what is going to happen to them during the hunt. By the way, brother, during the hunt, due to Shizuka's antics, a rabbit runs away in fear from her, and after this Yuki also attacks that rabbit with an arrow, but that rabbit escapes. But after this, brother throws a very big stone towards that rabbit to Aya, but it escapes from this as well. By the way, seeing Aya's strength, Yuki again the rabbit is surprised, and after escaping from these three, the rabbit is very happy. But in the next moment, someone starts eating the rabbit from behind. This is a beast that lives on these hills and hunts the animals here and eats them, an ox-tailed man. And seeing this, Yuki gets scared, and after this, the ox-tailed man attacks them. On the other hand, we hear the voice of Yorishige. Lord Yu, I want to see how you defeat this beast with your ability. Then, friends, Aya saves Yuki from the attack of that beast, and then Kojiro attacks that beast with his arrow, but the skin of that beast was very strong, and nothing happens to it with that arrow, and that is why Kojiro tells everyone to run away, because they will not be able to defeat this beast. But then Shizuka says, no, we can defeat it because we have Lord Yuki with us. Lord Yuki will take this beast to that tree using his ability to run away, and during this time, Kojiro and Aya get the news of Lord Yuki's arrival there. They will wait till then, and both of them get ready to do this because there is something under that tree, after which Aya and Kojiro go towards that tree, and then that beast comes near Yuki and attacks him. Soyo starts avoiding his attacks, but the poor guy starts getting troubled by all these things. But friends, along with this, Yuki was able to bring down that monster quite easily. After reaching near the tree, Aya and Kojiro prepare everything, after which Kojiro attacks that beast and diverts its attention towards himself, after which that beast runs to attack them. But then both of them move away from the front, and this beast collides with the tree and falls down the valley. And there is a sharp stone rock below the valley, on which that beast is killed. And in the next scene, we see these four taking a cool bath. And here Yuki is a little surprised at how easily they defeated that beast. And now Yuki has understood that working together increases your strength a lot. While looking at that beast, Shizuku says that this is an ancient beast, which was probably the only one left of its species. If more animals of its species were alive, then perhaps it would never have come on the path of evil. And now in the present, Kojiro says that from now on we will make every strategy sitting here in the hot spring. But then she tells Aya that we should name our team. So Kojiro suggests a strange name which Yuki does not like at all. However, the names suggested by these three are not liked by Yuki, and in the same way these three start splashing water on each other. And these three are behaving with Yuki like friends, remembering that Yuki is their master, and after this Aya suggests a name. The Elusive Warriors, and this name has been suggested because these are the warriors of an elusive master, and Yuki also likes this name. After which Yuki says in his mind that these retainers of mine are very good, and we together we are going to make ourselves strong. We are the Elusive Warriors. After taking a bath, Kojiro says that we will eat the tasty parts of that beast, and then we will tell Lord Yorishige about it. But friends, by the time they reach there, Yorishige had already eaten that monster completely, and due to this, Aya and Kojiro start getting angry at him. So Yorishige says that I have shown this evil beast the right path by sending it to my sacred stomach. But brother, his statement is proved to be 100% false. After this, we see a bird flying in the sky, but then an arrow hits it, and after this we hear the voice of a person. I can see that someone is playing a trick on this sage, but he will not be able to escape from me. At the beginning of episode 3, we get to see Emperor Go-Daigo, for whom Takauji had betrayed the Hojo clan, and this emperor is going to reward Takauji for this betrayal. He asks Takauji what position he wants in our kingdom. Takauji says that I am just a soldier, nothing more than this, but my retainers sitting behind me are much more intelligent and pure-hearted than me. I will be grateful to you if you give them some position in the imperial court. Takauji, seeing his sweet talks and his handsome face, many girls have fallen in love with him. After this, Takaji's words are accepted. After this, we see Moro now, the manager of his family, with Takakuji, and he has been serving Takauji since childhood, and he tells Takauji that his smile is losing its humanity day by day. But Takauji says that there is nothing like that. Now after this, we see that a man comes to Takauji, and this is a man who first betrayed the Hojo clan and supported Takauji, and in reward for this, Takauji has made him the governor of Shinano province. But what is that Mr. Suba Yorishige also lives in your area, and it is possible that he has given shelter to some survivors of the Hojo clan in Ishina. I want you to finish them all. This man says, Satamune, as you say, my lord, I will kill them with my eyes and arrows. On the other hand, we see Yuki, who was practicing his swordsmanship with great concentration. I am joking. Nothing happens to him. Poor Yuki could not even cut a simple piece of wood. And this is because Yuki's muscles are always ready to run and not to attack. And this is why we cannot put too much pressure on Yuki, because if we do this, then his running muscles will become weak. But friends, Yuki is very good at shooting. And this is because Yuki's father loved to watch shooting competitions from the beginning, and knowing this, Yorishige says, and why not develop your shooting skills? Because if Yuki learns to shoot well, then he will be able to attack his enemy even while running. But then a man comes and tells Yorishige that the governor of Shinano province, Satamune, has suddenly come here to visit. But friends, the surprising thing is that Yuki did not know this person. So Yorishige says that you all should secretly measure him well. And after this, Yurishi welcomes Satamune and his companions, and here Satamune says that suddenly I felt a strong desire to meet you. That's why I came. As you know that after the defeat of Kamakura, now we follow the orders of Emperor Go-Daigo, and he has now made me the governor of Shinano province, which means that now you will have to follow my orders. But then a member of the Saba family says that till yesterday you used to take orders from us. But you betrayed the Hojo clan and supported the enemy. Satamune says that I supported the one who was winning, but you people supported the Hojo clan, for which you will definitely get punishment. But we will talk about this issue some other time. By the way, today I have come to know that Mr. Yurishi, have you given shelter to any person from the Hojo clan in your Shina? Yurishige says, after all, how can I hide someone? I have not given shelter to anyone from the Hojo clan. Ho's clan did not see any man, but then Satamune sees two soldiers standing far away with his sharp eyes. Along with this, he sees a man in the middle of a lot of people who is ready to attack with a small knife, and at the same time he sees 4 small children hiding inside a hut. That is why he says to Yorishige, you cannot fool me. Yorisake, by the way, I should leave now. I just came to say hello to you, but in a hurry I forgot to bring a gift for you people, so please at least accept. This dear, and after this Satamune takes his bow and arrow and shoots it towards a maid, due to which a girl's ear gets badly injured, and after giving this gift, Satamune leaves with his men, after which at night we come to know that the girl's ear has been stitched, and also that Sahatamune is a very expert marksman. No one can escape from his sharp eyes. This time we face a real problem. Kojiro was very angry with Satamune because he injured a shrine maiden, and then Yuki says that man cannot be called a warrior, but his marksmanship was very beautiful. Hearing this, Rishi thinks that he was the enemy of this kid, but still this kid praised his skills, and this honesty of his will be very useful to him one day, and now I have found a perfect instructor for him. After which the sage says to Lord Yu that I have decided that your next game will be of hide and seek. At this time, Satamune has 2 goals. If there is any survivor of the clan, kill him, and secondly, weaken the unity of the people present in the Suba clan. And now you also have to do 2 things. First, they should not know that you are the heir of the Hojo clan. Second, absorb his shooting skills properly, because due to the increase in Satamune's power, he will now come to Yorishige many times, which means that now Yuki will get a chance to see his shooting skills many times, and Yuki can observe him by hiding well from a distance. That is why Lord Yuki will now hide you from his arrows and eyes. On the other hand, This man named Ichikawa of the Rat Clan tells Saturmain that a shooting competition is going to be held in the Suba Shrine. Hearing this, Saturmune says that I will participate in this competition, and after this I will fulfill my goals, and after this I will also take part in the competition. Later the day of the competition comes where a lot of people were present, and the next turn in this game was Yuki. Then Yuri Shige tells Shizuka not to take Yuki's name in such a crowd and use a fake name, and because of this Shizuka calls Yuki Big Brother, and then runs away feeling shy. But on the other hand, we see that Jada Main enters the competition without taking anyone's permission, and here he says that being the governor of Shinano province, "Can I not take part in this game?" Yuri Shik. Yuri Sheik says that you can absolutely take it, after which Saturmune is told that he will get 5 arrows to aim, and he has to aim at 5 running dogs, and Saturmune sees all the dogs with his eyes at once, and after this Saturmune kills 3 dogs very easily. And Yuki was also watching all this happening, and here he understands that Sata AMU is really an expert in shooting, and then Yuki sees that Yuri Sheik is scared. He thinks that Yuri Sheik is getting scared of Saturmain's skill, but Yuri Shige is worried because this game of killing dogs will be called animal abuse in the future, and the points that Saturmain gets for killing all the 5 dogs make him number 1 in this competition, and that is why he says that no one from Suba clan can compete with me. Then a man says that there are many strong competitors in our Suba clan. Saturmain says if that is the case, then let's make a bet. I will have a one-on-one match with the strong competitors of Suba clan. If I win in this, then I will be able to search in Suba clan without any hindrance to check whether any person from Hojo clan is hiding here or not. And at this time, Saturmain's words cannot be ignored, because if Suba clan does this, then there will be a war between these two. That is why this Rishi accepts this bet, saying that if we win this bet, then no search will be done in our kingdom ever again. And here, according to Saturmain, Yuri Shige has fallen prey to Rishi's trick, and soon Saturmain will win this bet and find the people of Hojo clan and punish Yuri Shige for these crimes. But here Yuri Shige sends Yuki to face Saturmain. This child's name is Choju Mar, the biggest nin of our Suba clan, but he will be perfect to face you, and why not make this game a little more fun? Even if both of you shoot at each other's bodies, you will still get points. By the way, are you scared of this thing, Mr. Saturmain? Yes, and on such a decision of Yuri Sheik, Kojiro and Aya start scolding him a lot, but Yuri Sheik is completely sure that here Yuki will be able to learn a lot from Saturmain and will be able to develop a new skill of his. But you tell me, what will you think as a Huju? You have to face danger and make yourself better or run away. Yuki says that if I want to kill Takauji, then I have to do this, and after this Yuki starts going to face Saturmain. But Saturmain tells Yuki that I have been insulted because of you, child, and you will have to pay the price for this. And after this, as soon as the match starts, Saturmune decides that he will attack Yuki directly. But before he can attack, Yuki's arrow passes by him, and because of this attack, Saturmune's full attention goes towards Yuki, after which Saturmune starts shooting towards Yuki, and once the attention goes towards something, Saturmune puts his full focus on it. And during this time, when he takes out his next arrow, Yuki will have a chance to shoot a talk, due to which he will be able to gain some points, and Yuri Shige tells Yuki that he should aim at the red dog because he was trained only for entertainment. He says it would be a very easy target, but Yuki fails to hit the target the first time, after which his arrow hits the dog the second time, due to which he gets some points. On the other hand, Saturmune was attacking only Yuki. One of Saturmune's attacks comes in the form of a ball which Yuki escapes from, but the next attack comes exactly like a train which he narrowly escapes from, and in the end Saturmain is left with only one last arrow, and he also has no points, and hence because of this Saturmune starts getting worried, because if he misses this time too, then he will lose, and he also starts fearing that Yuki can attack him anytime. But then Saturmune comes behind Yuki, due to which Yuki is not able to aim at him. Yuki tries to get away from Saturmune many times, but Saturmune does not leave him. Friends, Saturmune is so good at shooting that Emperor Godaigo has also praised him, and along with this, we are also told some more things about Saturmune, that the disciplined practice arts of Saturmune are used even today in the 21st century. And now Saturmune says that you will not be able to escape from my target, child. And after this, he attacks Yuki with his ultimate technique, and because this arrow hits Yuki's neck, Saturmune gets 5 points, and with this all the arrows of Saturmune are Finished. But now Yuki starts getting scared seeing his blood, and that is why he starts running away. I think that now you are running away in fear, child, but friends, actually now Yuki has started enjoying. By the way, friends, Yuki has 1 point and Sadayumi has 5 points, and if Yuki has to win, then he will have to gain 5 more points. And whenever Yuki tries to aim at a dog, then Sadayumi kicks him and says accept defeat. In my presence, you will never be able to earn points, and people also think that now Sadayumi will win. But then from the middle of the crowd with a shining light, Yari, Shige says choose. You have to face Sadayumi by combining all your skills together. Only then you will be able to win from him. And on hearing this, we see that Yuki comes into his own world where he starts seeing everything clearly. If I try to aim at the dogs, then Sadayumi will come to stop me from doing so. It will be very difficult for me to aim at the dogs by avoiding his attacks. But even after this, Yuki gets ready to aim again. Seeing this, Sadamune again comes to hit Yuki, but then Yuki takes aim at him. But at this time, Yuki is in the opposite direction of Sadamune, due to which it was almost impossible for him to hit the target. But then Yuki changes his position and bends and attacks Sadamune's neck directly, due to which Sadamune falls down. And by doing this, Yuki gets 2 points, which makes Yuki score 3, and Yuki could hit this target because his body is very flexible. In the future, people will give examples of this art, but on the other hand, Sadamune says, no, I cannot give up so soon. Even now my score is 5, and this child's is 3, but then Yuki jumps over Sadamune with his horse, and during this time with his flexible body shoots directly on Sadamune's head, and this shot is called Parthian shot. Parthia used to be an ancient kingdom present in the Middle East, and their army was the most powerful army in the world, and the army of the Romans was also the strongest. She was not able to fight them, and with the shot on Sadamune, Yuki's score becomes 6 and Yuki wins, and after Yuki's victory, Urishik says, it is so much fun to fight while running, isn't it? By the way, Sadamune says, now the time has come to fulfill your promise. You should go from here and never interfere with us. But Sadamune says, you have supported the enemies, for which you will be punished, and if not today, then tomorrow I will find and finish off the survivors of Hoagland. Now after this, while going back, Sadamune was thinking, how did I lose to that child? The skills of that child, his movements. How can any child be so capable at such a young age? Is he a member of the Hojo family? If it was so, then you, Rishik, would never have brought that child in front of me. On the other hand, Yo Rishik says to Yuki that maybe because of what has happened today, the discussions of Hojo clan are going to increase in the whole of Japan. Knowing that the people of Hojo clan are alive, our enemy's attention has been drawn. It will spread all around to find those survivors. You are now walking on the path in which you will win back your empire from the enemy while running away from them. But in the next scene, we are shown a hut where a man tells a child that whatever skills I had learned to serve my master, he called them useless. The one for whose service I learned everything. He took away everything from me, and after this he threw me out. But now you are my successor here. You will inherit my name and principles. I would like to say this, trust only on money, not on any person. No matter how much you serve someone, in the end they will leave you. That's why trust only on money, Kamba. And in the next scene, we see that a boy is on top of the shrine gate. On the other side, we see poor Yuki, who is carrying a lot of heavy books. Why do I have to do all this work? On which Yuri Sheik says, because at this time you're the Chose Maru of Subashian, and if we do not make you work, then the enemies may find it very strange. Kojiro says that we have insulted Sadamune who had come here. That is why he is not going to come here now. But then he gets shocked after seeing him in front of him, and after this Sadamune goes to him. He tells him that I have brought an imperial command with me, and in this command it is said that Yuri Sheik is a traitor who has supported the Hojo clan. So as a punishment, the Suba clan and its retainers will have to hand over their estate in the north to us, and within 10 days, remove your retainers living at that place from there. And after saying this, Sadamune leaves from there. Now after this, in a meeting, the people of Suba clan say that we have been farming on that land since the time of our ancestors. We will not give that to Sadamune even if we have to fight for it. But Yuri Shik says that if we do not follow the imperial command, then we will be considered enemies of the court. That is why we have to do everything carefully. By the way, now you all can go. After everyone leaves, Rishi says that you have given a very good name to your team, the Elusive Warriors. But here Yuki asks, by the way, what are you going to do now? Rishi says that you are understanding the depth of this issue very well. Well, I would like to include another boy in your LUS warriors. He is a thief, Nabakazama. He can go wherever he wants and can steal whatever he wants, and he can go to Sadamuni's house and steal the Emperor's Imperial Command. Hearing this, Yuki's condition worsens because Imperial Commands take some time to be issued. So if this Imperial Command of Sadamane is lost, then it will take a lot of time to bring the next command. And that boy will be very useful for you too. You should learn how to get your work done from people. But after Yuki leaves, this man says, Lord Yuri Shake, will you really let the children go alone? Rishi Shake says that you should trust that child. After this, we see these three in a village as Kagahara. By the way, all four of them had come here and Gaba Kazama lives in this village. And then Shizuka asks an old man and woman that we are looking for someone. His name is Gaba Kazama. But as soon as he says this, every living creature present there, they go and hide in their respective houses. And here they do not understand what happened just now, brother. But then suddenly Gaba comes behind Yuki and says that if anyone becomes my enemy, then his life becomes hell, and suddenly seeing him, Yugi gets scared and climbs a tree, and now Naba says that I heard someone calling my name from 10 kilometers away. That's why I came here. By the way, what do you want from me? Yuki says, I want to make you my retainer, but then Gunba says, hey, you are from the Hojo clan, right? If I sell you to Sadamun, then how much money will you give me? But if you give me a good price, then I can also support you and friends. These three did not even know when Gaba stole their purses. And after this, Gaba says that if you do not want me to tell Sadamun about you, then I want 100 Kimenai 5 million yen. And by the way, if you want my help, then you will have to give me money because friends, without money, Gunbag is not capable of anyone, for that only and only money matters. And Naba thinks that Yuki will not be able to give him so much money because Yuki himself is in a bad condition. But Yuki says that this much money will be enough for you. You do not want any kingdom because if you help me in winning my empire again, then at least after winning, I can give you a kingdom. Really, you are so good that you only want money and not any kingdom. And hearing this, Jemba starts laughing. In the next scene, we see that poor Jemba himself is sitting in a surprised state. Then Shurju goes to him and says that our Suba Grand Shine will take good care of your daily expenses. But really, do you only want money because after winning Yuki's empire, he can give you a kingdom from which you will get thousands of cans. And after this, Kojiro comes and says that at this time, either you keep some change or make your future golden by serving our Lord. So what do you say? You will get this offer only once in life. So then Gaba goes away from both of them, and after this he starts thinking. He wonders what he should do, and that is why he then tells Yuki that you want me to steal the Emperor's Imperial Command for you, right? But I have a condition. Now after this, at night, we see that Sadamu is holding the Imperial Command close to his chest, and Gunbag had arrived at that place, and he had brought Yuki with him, and this was his condition that he would come to steal it only if Yuki comes with him. And Yuki also readily agreed to come, because he wants Gaba to steal that Imperial Command. But here both of them will have to be very careful, or else the condition of both of them will also become like this. On the other hand, Kojiro and Aya are also there at a little distance, and Kojiro still says that Gunbag tells Aya that it has been recommended by Lord Yarishige, so we should trust it. On the other hand, Gaba and Yuki come to know that the Imperial Command is kept in the 3-lock locker room, and Gaba will not have much difficulty in stealing it. But the problem is that locker room. These two guards are taking care, and after this we see that Gaba jumps very easily and goes to the other side, and after this he also puts a rope for Yuki to come, but Yuki tries to pull that rope. After this, both of them start moving forward while hiding and avoiding the knots, and while moving forward, some conversation also takes place between them. But here Gunba tells Yuki that we should think with the mind and not the heart. The heart is stupid. It easily comes in the words of others. If we have money, then we can make people do whatever we want. Once a woman refused to give me money after getting her work done, after which I went to her house and spoiled all her grains, and now Yuki understands why everyone in the village does not do gunbang. After this, Kamba moves forward. After his departure, Yuki starts getting a little nervous, and he takes a peek and sees that Sadamun was at a little distance from him. After this, Yuki starts thinking what he should do. Should he run away? Is it that Kamba has brought him here after making a plan? But on the other hand, Sadamu tells those two gats that there is a problem towards the north. Go and fix it, because if the enemies attack us today, then we will have difficulty in handling them. So hurry up, go, and due to Sadamun shouting, both the guards quickly leave from here. But friends, actually it was not Sadamun, it is Gaba, after which both of them break the locks. and come to that room where the Imperial Command was. And here now, Yuki starts finding Gaba very strange. And after this, Gaba gets that Imperial Command. After taking it, Kamba says, I can steal whatever I want. I can take the form of anyone, but I only believe in money. And can you trust a person who only wants money? And now Gaba takes the form of Yuki. Many people have already cheated you, right? And then we see that someone starts hearing the voices of both of them from that room. After which this man says, Gora, go and wake up Satamune and the rest of the retainers as well. And friends, this is the same person who is very skilled in listening. And he says that both these children are now going to die at my hands. So friends, will Yuki and Kamba really be killed here? To know next, do watch this part. And if you like this video, then like it. If you are new on the channel, then keep subscribing. And do not forget to share your opinion by commenting. And also share with your friends. And in the end, sayonara.